Okay.
I don't have time
Rock
right now.
can hear us anymore. Which means no more pointless bickering.
I got things to do.
You, come here and state your purpose.
Who's asking?
Arrogant wretch. Who do you think you are? I know you don't belong here. I can smell an outsider from 3 tunnels away. Tell me, what is the general situation beyond the grotto's gates?
Magellan's under assault from an advanced alien race.
Yes, we've seen the Dark Towers. The intruders will be dealt with when the time comes. You're Jax, right? The outsider I've heard so much about. The former Alp commander who ended the war between the Free People and the Alps. Oof, you have quite a reputation there.
Knowing all that, I'm surprised you'll even tolerate me being here.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the Free People you once were. Your word carries little weight now. But perhaps there's still a use for you. I didn't get this far by discarding all but the most effective tools. I see immense destructive potential in you, just waiting to be unleashed. Maybe you can give me a glimpse of what you're truly capable of.
You're a Morcom patriarch?
Victor is the only name I go by. Grandiose titles are like bad prostitutes. Use them once, and you're stuck with something unpleasant for life. This world is a festering cesspit. We weren't put here to make a mark in the filth. Our role is only to ensure that the eternal silence returns. Never forget that.
Did you know some Morcons slaughtered the Berserkers at the World Heart to the west?
Oh, did they now? I assume that's Dragon and his band of infidels. Forget him. He's an unbeliever who puts material wealth above all else. The worthless scum that follow him only do so as long as they're paid. One day he'll wake up with a knife in his back. And no one here will be surprised or particularly bothered. I strongly suggest you adopt the same attitude towards him.
I know who you mean. He's not a problem anymore.
We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing.
You're preparing for a large-scale conflict, right?
We have a sacred mission to fulfill. All our efforts must be focused on improving our military capabilities. We have no place for those too weak, too indecisive to embrace our vision. The Tormentors will see to that.
What does this sacred mission entail?
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. All festering sores on our world, pestilent growths that plague our existence. Plagues must be eradicated. They must not be allowed to spread. That is Ravok's will, and so it is our responsibility to see it enacted.
You're talking about open warfare.
Of course. All we need is improved military strength. We will achieve our goal. Failing Ravok is not an option. At this time, a large-scale offensive would be unwise. But if we're patient, the newcomers to the Battle of Magellan will do their part. Let the foreign interlopers run riot for now, and we will deal with whatever is left.
How will you deal with the aliens?
The Dark Towers that descended upon Caracas are a sign. The time of deliverance is close at hand. Ravok will guide us. Patience is our most powerful weapon. Soon the heretics will atone for their sins. And don't forget, in the beginning there was darkness, oblivion, balance. We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing. This we do in Ravok's name. Now leave me. I have business to attend to.
Let's move on. I'm not taking you to Khan. I only said that to shut Murad up. I'm Dimitri, by the way. Now listen, if you really want to stay here, there's a few things you should know.
Such as?
Such as it's a fucking bad idea for you to run around on your own down here. If someone doesn't tell you the rules, then you will get in serious trouble. So that's what I'm gonna do. Khan can wait. Come on then. See that big passageway up ahead? One level below us? Behind it is Ravok's Cathedral and the Blood Cistern. Only the higher-ups are allowed to pay homage there to Ravok and his eternal oblivion.
You really need help.
You shouldn't even try to get to the cathedral. If you want in, you'll have to join us, or make one hell of an impression on Khan. Let's move on. Still lots to see. We're just about to enter the War District. That's where we poachers have our cages for bringing new recruits into Morcon society. You joined up voluntarily.
Real
Otherwise,
social
you'd
behavior,
probably
that.
be in there with the prisoners. Besides the cages, there's also the arena. You can see that later. Watch out for the guards. Not all of them are happy to let you go from one district to another. So just watch yourself, okay?
Can I fight in the arena too?
Even though you're not a Morcon, you mean? It's very unusual. But the arena master is just over there. We can go ask him. Even if they say yes, do me a favor and don't do it now. We haven't got the time. If you get killed in the arena, I'll have to explain it to Khan somehow. I'll wait here for you.
I don't think you fought in the arena yet.
It's true, but my will is unbroken. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, but are you ready?
Have Zarina.
May you find oblivion. Weapons, ammunition, whatever you need. We stock them all?
Show me what you got.
No.
No.
Strangers get nothing from me.
Humans should pay attention to the lessons these ruins can teach.
Huh. And you think that's enough? Good luck.
I'll wipe the floor with those animals.
Hey there.
Sorry, I have things to do. The cages won't inspect themselves. Nothing worse than the beasts getting out as soon as we've penned them in.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you for real? I just told you, I don't have time. What is it with people thinking they're entitled to a conversation? The name's Venya. I'm in charge of the beasts here.
Beasts?
You're not the quickest, are you? If you want to know more, talk to Attila. Drown him in questions for all I care. He hasn't got anything better to do anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Nice. That'll be useful.
You have strong lungs. We'll
Not
see
now.
what's left of them once the
Not
beasts
now.
are done with you.
That didn't work. Too easy. Good.
You shit yourself? Why you squat? Look at this. I don't believe it. An outsider in our grotto? I don't know about that. It's true, is it not? The world out there really has lost its reason. I bet you've come a long way.
What are you doing here?
It's my job to test anyone who wants to leave the grotto.
Test?
Most of them have never been to the surface, not like you have. Gotta make sure they're ready for the dangers out there. That's what the arena's for.
And they fight there against your prisoners?
What? No. The prisoners are all to be new followers of Ravak. We use creatures in the arena. Anyone who beats them gets to leave the grotto.
And if they fail?
Then they stay here, where it's safer for them. That's assuming the creatures don't kill them, of course. Which is what happens most of the time. So what are you doing here?
Dmitri told me about the arena.
He should be keeping watch, not telling damn stories. It's me who decides who fights in the arena. You don't need your skills tested, though. You came from outside. You already know the dangers. So, why should I let you fight?
Is there a prize?
If you want to win shards, then this isn't the place for you. The arena isn't for entertainment. If that's what you're looking for, go find Ghosta in the cellar. He also cares nothing for honor or glory.
So in the arena you can't win anything?
You win experience and respect. Also, you can keep the possessions of the fallen. We waste nothing here. But we have no fights happening right now. Not enough creatures. Venya's people usually catch the beasts. But they must be having problems since they haven't brought us any new ones. Come back later if you want to know more. Dmitri must be waiting for you. And I hate to leave the gate unguarded. May Ravak be with you.
Here we go.
You shit yourself? Why you squat? You shit yourself? Why you squat?
What are you doing sneaking around here?
There you are. Can we move on?
You'd have put me in a cage if I hadn't come here voluntarily?
We need new blood, and you look like a good prospect. So yeah, that might have happened. I used to work at the cages myself, so come on, I'll show you where I used to work. As a non-Morcon, this must seem strange to you.
Yeah, a little.
If we lose a worker, then that endangers the balance. So we have to keep our numbers up to help us survive. We get these new recruits, teach them all about our way of life, and make them into new Morcons. It's a good life here in the grotto, better than anything outside. So our recruits are safer here, and soon forget about their old lives. But I've said too much.
What do you mean there's nothing?
I can't change that. You should know better than anyone.
I can't right now.
Not now.
Can't you see I'm busy?
That's why I sent you.
He never makes exceptions, not even for me. You think he even cares if the prisoners live or die? Maybe he's right. Why should you?
Done what's at stake, have you?
Not now.
Then ask the distributor.
Can't you see I'm talking? I did. No luck.
Then I can't help.
You have no business here.
You have no
You're the
business
best,
here.
believe me.
Skedaddle!
You really abduct people and put them into cages?
It's not as bad as it sounds, honest. Lots of the people we bring here don't get that we're just trying to save them, but they all see the truth eventually. Trust me, it's kept us going for over 100 years. We survived the impact. We survived decades of isolation and wars. We'll survive whatever these strange towers mean. You'll see. The path of the Morcons is the only true path.
Let's move on.
Sure thing. Finally, we get to the heart of the grotto. The residential district is a holy place for many of us. A place of tranquility, contemplation, and drinking. We don't relax often, but when we do, it's in the cellar with Ghosta. Besides the residential district, there's also the quartermaster's district and trader's district. Who knows how Khan will react to you? Take this opportunity to buy a few things. You might not get another chance. I suggest you talk to Tengus. He might allow you to trade here. Then your journey won't have been for nothing.
You really all live down here?
You get used to it, and it's safe. But watch out for the tunnels at the back. They're old and in danger of collapsing.
I wouldn't have thought you'd have a bar here.
You mean the cellar? Yeah, as long as the goddamn resistors don't try to get it closed down. It's a good place, and its owner, Ghosta, is a useful man to know.
So where's your quartermasters?
Are you blind? Just over there. Come with me. Talk to Tengus. He decides who can and can't trade here.
I got things to do.
Ration a day.
But Master Tengus, that's just not enough.
Perhaps you'd rather eat nothing at all. Forgive me, Master Han.
Never question me again.
I can't right now.
And blessed be the balance, yeah.
May Ravak be with you. Interested in any of my gear?
Sure.
I'll need to see your permit.
Well,
No permit. Just as I thought. Come back when Tengus has given you one.
What do you want? We don't let your kind in here. Pay or get out.
don't like outsiders, huh?
Makes no difference to me where you're from. We're all worthless in the eyes of Ravak.
So what do you want?
What I want? Blood. Or sweat.
What?
That's what you can pay me in. So, which is it gonna be?
Sweat? You mean work, right?
Clever boy.
And the other option? The blood?
Yours. In a duel. With me. So, what's it gonna be?
Same for me.
Is he your master, or are you here by chance?
We are cooperating in the spirit of friendship, if that helps.
It does not. But you may both enter if your friend meets my requirements. What is your decision?
Sweat. I'll work.
We'll have to clear rubble from the tunnels.
Where are the tools for me to do that?
Right there on the end of your wrists. Just shift the little pieces. Bigger ones are someone else's problem. Don't let me see you again till you've finished. No stealing, got it?
May Oblivion find you, stranger. I see you've traveled a great distance to be here. What do you want? My approval?
All I want is to be able to trade.
And why should I let you do that? An outsider, a non-believer. You won't get anything here without my say-so. Not a job, not a crumb of bread.
No exceptions?
You're an uninvited guest in our home. You'll have to give me a reason to help you.
Maybe there's something I can do for you.
You do something for me? I am the master of steel. Whatever I want, I have made. And anything I lose, I can have found.
Guess I better be going then.
Wait. Are you a man of war?
What sort of a question is that?
Yes or no?
Of course.
I thought so. Now listen. Until you've been given permission to stay, you will not be allowed to trade, and you will not waste any more of my time. We'll see if circumstances change. Now leave.
How did things go with Tengus? Did you get your trading permit?
Nope, not yet.
Thought not. If everything goes well with Khan, you'll have enough time later to convince him.
Let's keep moving.
Don't worry. I'll convince Khan to let you stay. Let's go and see him then. Stay close to me. One more thing you need to know. You don't speak unless Khan speaks to you. Understand?
You got it.
What are you doing here, Dimitri? You'd better have a good reason for leaving your post.
I need to talk to Khan.
But the Great Khan doesn't want to talk to you.
This stranger is asking for refuge.
Interesting.
Murat and I both think he'd make a good Morcon. We've lost a lot of people recently. We need good new replacements.
And he came here voluntarily, you say?
Yes.
That's unusual. Khan will consider your request. The stranger can stay here until Khan has made his decision. He should return tomorrow and await Khan's judgment.
You get all that?
Yeah. Why didn't he tell me that himself?
It's the rules. As a Morcon, I'm superior to you, and also responsible for you. It's a privilege to speak with the voice of Khan, and an even bigger one when Khan addresses you personally. So, you heard him. Any more questions?
Why doesn't Khan speak himself?
Khan is a resistor, and he takes his devotion to oblivion, to the void. I guess you'd say nothingness? Very seriously. He holds his tongue as a sign of his absolute devotion to the silence of Ravak.
Sounds a little over the top.
You think that's over the top? There have been followers of Ravak who have taken their own lives to be one with the void. To die is to rejoin the purity of the oblivion.
Does that mean you all want to die?
Of course not. Just realize that no one is expected to devote themselves to Ravak as much as Khan does. All that is expected of an ordinary Morcon is that they honor the balance. Speaking little or seeking the peace of death is honorable, but we're still people with free will. But if you want people here to respect you, you have to prove you also champion the will of Ravak. Oh, and don't forget to check in with Khan once in a while. If you really can't wait, you can pass the time in the cellar. Or just sleep.
I'm busy already.
Good. Then I can leave you alone with a clear conscience. Murat's probably complaining already. I better get back. You'll find me at the gate if you need me. See ya.
Worried you'll be caught? Hey, quit that already. Curiosity killed, well, you, if you're not careful.
It would have been much less dangerous to have lived here in the old world.
Don't want trouble? And quit sneaking around.
You bet.
Look out, time.
Right now!
Guys like you get nothing from me.
Why's that?
You'll find out soon enough. You'd best be skulking around, Steve. You have no business
Smart
here.
decision, kid. Get lost. Smart decision, kid.
Don't even think about stealing anything.
What do you hope to gain from this?
can't right now.
Ugh. That still wasn't everything.
Only true servants of Ravok may enter this place. Are you a true servant of Ravok?
That'll be useful.
Stupid and impulsive.
May you find oblivion. I have some items for sale. You can take a look if you have the money. Only if you're allowed to trade, of course. But you should know that.
Not yet.
Then I don't know what you want from me.
Where do you get your goods?
From our warriors. Most of their loot goes to the community, but some's reserved for trading. And anything the traders can't sell ends up here. No skulking around.
Well, if you say so. We're gonna have to do something about it. If we don't stick together, we're lost. Are you serious? Better keep that to yourself.
I'm not sure what to say to that.
The way I see it, the towers are just one problem of many. Are you serious?
I have things to do.
A pit would solve many problems.
Stupid and impulsive.
We're gonna have to do something about it.
The ice desert just gives you frostbite.
Okay. I don't want to know about that.
Cut it out, will you?
Son of a bitch just took off.
Work makes more work.
That isn't enough.
I heard they settled in the north.
I don't want to talk about it.
She took that to her grave. You doing that for excitement?
We're gonna have to do something about it.
I've never heard such nonsense.
If we don't stick together, we're lost.
Took that to her grave.
Son of a bitch just took off.
I don't give a damn.
We have to start taking responsibility.
Work.
No one wants to hear my opinion.
Don't listen to that stupid shit.
You deserve it.
Cut the crap!
It really can't end this way.
Where will we be?
The enemy is advancing. It's about time we
I don't
did
give a
something.
damn.
You serious?
Really?
The way I see it, the towers are just one problem.
It's just one disaster after another.
Lies in the dirt all day long.
The ice desert just gives you frostbite.
A pit would solve many problems.
Someone told me the whole troop was killed.
Son of a bitch just took off.
She took that great.
Good news is like good beer. Damn rare.
I can't believe this.
Trust me.
That didn't work. Keep that to yourself. You really have to do that, huh?
Don't listen to that stupid shit.
The ice desert just gives you frostbite.
Well, if you say so.
I heard they've settled in the north.
Always boozing.
You're not the first person to say that.
We have to start taking responsibility.
Nothing is safe these days.
Better inquire.
I got nothing to say about it.
The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did something.
How could he be so stupid?
It really can't end this way.
Good news is like good beer. Damn rare.
Son of a bitch just took off.
You're not the first person to say that.
We have to start taking responsibility.
I can't believe this.
Better keep that to yourself.
Gotta make hay while the sun shines.
We're gonna have to do something about it.
I heard they've settled in the north.
We have to start taking responsibility.
That didn't work. It really can't end this way.
If we don't stick together, we're lost.
We're gonna have to do something about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
You're not the first person to say that.
It really can't end this way.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
Gotta make hay while the sun shines.
If you say so.
It's just one disaster after another.
You serious?
I'm not that bothered.
The way I see it, the towers are just one problem.
Nothing is safe these days.
That didn't work.
Always boozing.
Really?
We have to start taking responsibility.
Better inquire.
Where will we be?
The way I see it, the towers are just one problem.
No one wants to hear my opinion.
Always boozing.
I'm in.
Cut the crap!
I'm not that bothered.
I can't believe this.
I've never heard such nonsense.
The enemy is advancing.
You free?
It's about time we did something.
Yes, I have time now. Sorry I sent you away earlier. I can't have any distractions when I'm working on our robot minions. This requires my full attention. But what about you? Are you a prisoner? I haven't seen you around.
Nah, I'm here of my own accord.
Really? Wow. That means you know what things are like on the outside?
I've been around a fair bit.
Great. I could use someone with access to the grotto who also knows how to fight.
You want me to kill something?
Not kill. More like destroy.
I assume you want us to hunt down machines.
That's right. I need servo motors. I can pay you for them.
About those servo motors. Where do I get them from?
By using a powerful enough weapon on any fighting colossus or combat mech. But remember, I need those servo motors intact. They're no use to me if you've destroyed them in the fight.
Why do you need them?
I'm a technician. I work on our robots. Spare parts for them are hard to come by. It's easier to use the parts from other robots than it is to make new servo motors.
Don't worry. I'll get you your motors.
Thanks. 5 of them should be enough to start with. But I'll still take any others you bring back. I can never have enough of them.
That isn't enough.
You're not the first person to say that.
It really can't end this way.
Someone's gonna make a whole trip.
Too easy.
I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet.
Don't talk to me! Anyone sees us talking, and I'll be in for another beating. Go on, get out of here!
Hey, you don't belong here. These tunnels could come down on your head at any time. Not a good place to be hunting rats.
Finished, have you? Now, then fuck off!
About the rubble.
What about it?
Which tunnels do I look in?
All of them.
What?
You go in, you take a look. If there's rubble, you start clearing it.
That's it?
Well, there's the chance of being crushed or buried alive. Not very stable, them tunnels. So the roof might collapse in on you while you're digging.
I'll take my chances.
That's what the last asshole said. Just before the roof collapsed on him.
This is for the best, believe me.
I can't right now.
Not now.
Good decision.
Why do people gather in a place like this? Are they seeking physical proximity, or do they wish to shield themselves from harmful radiation?
Neither. Uncertainty. Here we go.
In Ravok's holy name, freeze! Criminal scum! You'll have to justify your crimes to Zarina. Come with me!
In Ravok's name I will act. In Ravok's name I will die. I've been expecting you. You stand accused of theft. Ravok demands that you pay your penalty in shards and blood. Refuse, and you will suffer the consequences.
I'll pay the fine.
A wise decision. Ravok demands a blood sacrifice to cleanse you. Step up to the altar. Heed this lesson well. Now go and let your wound heal. Your sins are forgiven. True strength comes from resisting and enduring pain. May Ravok have mercy. That'll teach you to talk back to me.
Well, look what we have here. Just in time for our little party. Looks like this one's finished. But I'm not, so what do you think? Want to take his place?
I see you haven't changed.
Can't say the same about you, idiot. Still wasting your life in that shithole?
Not anymore. A lot's happened since then. What are you doing here anyway? Thought you were with the outlaws.
Used to be. I'm done with those assholes. Berserkers are in charge at the fort now. To hell with that. Then there's Baxter up at the crater. Fucker wanted me to work my way up from the bottom. You believe that? My own people. Figure I might as well hang out with the crazies here.
Looks like you got a good thing going.
Hey, they're a bunch of violent psychos. Of course they love me. You know how it is. We both know how to land on our feet. Still hanging out with that little tramp? What was her name? Kaya? Heard you two had a kid.
Yeah, it's been, interesting.
Whatever. None of my business.
What about your brother? Still in touch with him?
Logan? Screw him. Ever since the Berserkers kicked him off the throne, he's just another asshole. Hangs around the coast these days. Still acting like he's a duke, though. Murder, robbery, the huge. Who cares? I have other plans.
Like what?
The Morcons might be crazy, but at least they get right to it. Something needs doing, they get it done. No fucking around.
Sounds like the perfect match.
Not the smartest bunch, though. Could be taking over the world, but they'd rather hide down here. You ask me, they should have climbed out of this hole a long time ago. It's like they're scared shitless of everyone out there.
What do you mean?
What they need is an emissary. Someone to tell the other factions how it's gonna be.
Since when do you care about other people?
I used to care about you, didn't I, asshole? Or have you forgotten already? Anyway, things have changed. It's a whole new game.
What kind of game?
You been out there lately? There's giant towers all over the place. War, plagues, all kinds of shit. Of course, the Morcons have no idea what's going on. The odd vandal comes back from a raid with a scrap of information. It's not enough. We have to start talking to the other factions. Either that or we get slaughtered.
I don't believe this. You want to be the Morcon emissary? Open up diplomatic relations with the other factions?
You think I'm just good for ripping out throats. This is about survival, man. Morcons know how to kill, but they don't have the brains for negotiation. Someone's got to step up. Might as well be me.
Yeah, but I mean...
What?
Well, you're rude, aggressive, and never see anyone else's point of view.
Oh yeah? Well, fuck you.
Not exactly the best qualities for a diplomat.
You wouldn't know diplomacy if it spit in your face. Are you Mr. Self-Control now? More like Mr. Fuck the entire world. You think a punch to the face is a fucking icebreaker.
Okay, point taken.
Damn right, so don't go lecturing me.
I need people I can trust. I could really use someone like you.
I'm listening.
Renegades and anyone willing to fight the invaders in their towers are gathering at the Bastion of Caracas.
Yeah, I heard. Why do you think I was telling you my plans? But first, you'd have to do something for me.
What?
I help you with your crazy plan, you help me with mine.
Uh-huh. And just how much trouble am I getting into?
No big deal, just the other factions... Well, they kinda have issues with me. I need someone who knows how these assholes think. Someone who can get me in the door with them and have my back if things go south.
Okay, then. I help you with your diplomatic mission. You join the fight at the Bastion.
Noted.
Deal. Okay, let's see what group of freaks you put together at the Bastion. I bet it's a big old bunch of losers, drunks, and deadbeats.
You'll fit right in.
Guess I'll be seeing you. And quit staring at my ass!
I'm going for a smoke.
Well, don't let me disturb you.
Wasn't gonna. Hang on. You look familiar. That deadpan expression. Ah, you must be Jax.
Have we met?
Don't think so.
How do you know who I am, then?
Heard all about you, is all. You led some shit with the elves, right? And then just disappeared.
That's an interesting interpretation.
We all got our baggage. You and I are alike in that. Hadn't expected to see you in this shithole. Want something from me? If not, I'm lighting up.
You're not from around here, are you?
Nah. I lived in the crater for a long time. Worked for one of Baxter's bootlickers. A bounty hunter, if you're interested. I was a fucking mutt on a leash. Whatever was going, I took it. Ah, but that was another life. I ain't proud of it.
Why didn't you find another job?
Paid too well. Shards don't grow on trees, you know? Also, I was pretty good at it.
How'd you end up here?
Was finishing up a contract. Had to put a bullet in some poor sap's skull. Just pull the trigger and job done.
Didn't realize the poachers were after my target too. I was so focused on the hapless sod, I didn't notice them. Of course, they wanted to know who got to their prey first. I was stuffed. There were too many of them. It was either dig my own grave or be taken here.
Changing sides wasn't difficult for you then, huh?
Nope, not particularly. I ain't any better anywhere else. The Berserkers hate anyone who's eaten from Baxter's palm. And I ain't heard shit from the clerics in a long time. And the Alps sure as shit ain't an option. At least here there's clear rules, clear structure.
You've never wanted to go back?
If I so much as put my little toe in the crater, that'd be that. But if you're going there, you could take something for me. Don't worry, it ain't much, and I'll pay you for it.
I'm heading to the crater soon. I'll take your package.
Good to hear it. I'll get it together by tomorrow. Just in case you have a change of heart.
About your package.
I haven't got everything together yet. Come back later.
Good.
Am I supposed to be okay with this?
It makes you wonder how many people once lived here.
Happy now?
I have no time for the likes of you.
Now push your luck.
Stop, outsider. The Great Khan will speak with you.
Finally.
Khan will inform you whether you'll be tolerated here. Go and talk to him. May Ravok accompany you on your path.
I was told you wish to stay with us.
That a problem?
We'll see. Everyone here contributes to the balance. You must work like everybody else. We don't tolerate parasites. Show that you will act in our interest. Contribute.
What do you want me to do?
My overseers will instruct you.
Enough talking. Duty calls. May Ravok watch over you.
You heard the great Khan. Report to Tengus and Zarina. They will give you work.
Finished, have you? Now, then fuck off!
I see you've been allowed to stay.
How do you know?
Because you're still alive. Let me tell you something. You may have come here with good reason. To give meaning to your life, perhaps. To find a home. But you can't stay in the grotto without giving something in return. So, you'll do what we tell you to.
And what does that mean?
It means completing a job to my satisfaction.
All right, we have an agreement.
You're determined enough, I see. But keep in mind that once a decision has been made, it cannot be changed. This is our way.
What is it you want me to do?
A job I can't entrust to any more, Khan.
Why not?
If I could, I would have done so already. I need you to find Ivan, one of our warriors. He should return as soon as possible. You can visit our merchants for equipment or anything else you might need for your journey.
It's about Ivan.
I'm listening.
Where should I start the search?
That's for you to find out. He's not here anyway.
What do you want from him?
He was sent out to find supplies for our people.
I thought you said he was a warrior.
Of course he is. How else could he carry out the raids to secure those supplies? What matters is we're still waiting for them. We can't live on prayers alone.
If I'm going on this search, I'll need some equipment.
You can get provisions from our supplier. And you'll probably need ammunition. Speak to our weapons dealer for that.
What about healing potions?
Better to endure the pain than to numb it. But I don't expect you to understand that. You're no Morkan, after all. Look for Ghosta in the cellar. You might have what you need. And you'll find plenty of other merchants around the grotto. Just keep your eyes open.
Good to see you.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
May Ravok be with you. Interested in any of my gear?
Sure.
So you have permission to trade. Good. Now you just need the shards to back it up. If you've got enough on you, we're in business.
Show me what you got.
My pleasure.
Show me what you got.
My pleasure.